Okay, so day 18, CEMC question 5. Question 5 just wants you to find the cross product of I cross J, I cross K, and then J cross K. So I guess to start, we just need to remember that our vector I is 1, 0, 0. Our vector J is 0, 1, 0. And our vector K is 0, 0, 1. Now I'm really sorry, I do not have my good pen at home, so this is going to look a little bit rough, but I think that it will do the trick. Let's start with A. We will do vector I cross vector J. Now I'm going to do my preferred method, the method where I'm going to be doing the middle number. So I'm going to write middle number, last number, first number, middle number. So for vector I, it will be middle number, which is 0, last number 0, first number 1, middle number 0. And then for vector K, I'm going to do, or sorry, J, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Start with the middle, last, first, middle. So 1, 0, 0, 1. When we're doing the cross product, we need to remember that we have to do this times this, so 0 times 0, subtract 0 times 1. Then we're going to go to the next step. 0 times 0, subtract 0 times 1, and then we're going to go to the last step, 1 times 1, subtract 0 times 0. So our final answer is this, and if you look closely, you will notice that this is the exact same as this, so our final answer in this case is K. I'm not going to do all of them, but I will do B again. So for B, they want vector I cross vector K. Same steps. Vector I, I'm going to start with the middle. So 0, 0, 1, 0 times vector K. Start with the middle. 0, 1, 0, 0. I'm going to do 0 times 1, which is 0, take away 0, which is still 0. I'm going to do the next step, so it's going to be 0 times 0, which is 0, take away 1. And then the last step, 1 times 0, which is 0, take away 0. Now this vector looks very similar to another one up here, but you will notice that instead of 0, 1, 0, it's 0, negative 1, 0. So this isn't just vector j, this is vector negative j. I'm not going to do C, but you are going to do the exact same steps. Take your vector j and cross it with your vector k. All right, question 7. Question 7 gives us vector u, vector v, and vector w. There is part A, B, C, D. Again, I'm not going to do all of them, but A, B, and C are all very similar, so I will do one of them, and then D is a little bit different, so I will also do part D. When I'm looking at part A, they want us to do vector u dot vector v or cross w. Now, you'll notice that v cross w is in brackets. We do have to do that first. When we do the cross product of something, we are left with another vector. And so this is where we need to what we need to do first, because we know that once we eventually do a dot product, we're going to get a scalar. So let's take a look at v cross w first. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did on the very last example, and I'm going to take a look at my vector v. I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to start with that middle coordinate here, so negative 1, 2, 2, negative 1. I'm going to do the exact same thing with W. I'm going to be starting with that very middle here. So 1, negative 2, negative 1, 1. Negative 1 times negative 2 is 2. Take away 2 is going to give me 0. I'm going to continue on. I've got 2 times negative 1, which is negative 2. Take away negative 4. Negative 2 take away negative 4 is really negative 2 plus 4. So that's 2. And then 2 times 1 is 2. Take away positive 1, which is 1. Now that I have V cross W, I'm going to go ahead and plug that into my original equation again. So U dot 0, 2, 1. I do know vector U, so I can plug that in as well. 1, 2, 3, dot 0, 2, 1. And when we're doing the dot product, we are taking 1 times 0, which is 0. I don't know why I wrote a bracket or a comma there. 1 times 0, which is 0, plus, we're going to go ahead and do 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 3 times 1, which is 3. 0 plus 4 plus 3 is 7, and that is my final answer. Alright, so here's 7D. I rewrote U, V, and W from the question again just because it was on the previous page. If you attempted B on your own, you would have already done U cross V, but if you didn't, I'm going to do it for you. So same thing, we're taking U and V and we're going to rewrite it starting with that middle here. So I am going to have U cross V 2, 3, 1, 2, and V when I start in the middle, negative 1, 2, 2, negative 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Take away negative 3 is 7. I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. 3 times 2 is 6. Take away 2 is 4. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Take away 2 is negative 5. I'm going to take this answer that I just got, which is this, and I'm going to plug it back into the formula. So I am left with U cross V, which was 7, 4, negative 5, cross U, which in the original question was 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do the cross product my favorite way, starting in the middle. I am going to have 4, negative 5, 7, 4, and then from this vector over here, starting in the middle, 2, 3, 1, 2. 4 times 3 is 12. Take away negative 10, which is 22. Negative 5 times 1, which is negative 5. Take away 21, which is negative 26. 7 times 2, which is 14. Take away 4, which is 10. So this final answer is done, and I am left with this vector right here.